Hello everybody, welcome back to Kelly Jelly Plays Dream Daddy. We just went on a date with Matt. It was a C-rate date, so not terrible, but not the best. So we are going to give it another shot. I think we're just going to pursue Matt in this route and see how that goes, and maybe in a later game we'll try a different route. But I think I want to stick with Matt for now. I'm determined to have an S rank date with this man. All right. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. That's what she said. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door.
What?
I have something for you.
I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? I'm watching my yowies.
Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Why are you being a brat? Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open.
Horn Institute for the Arts?
I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Father, please.
I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable.
I can't believe this.
Oh, honey. It's okay if you didn't.
I got in!
Oh!
I got in!
Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again.
Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in.
Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible.
Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away.
I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work.
Really?
With my mic cord. Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Wherever?
Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil wrap burritos from a nearby food truck. That's what you wanted? Okay. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor.
Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view.
Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and...
Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito.
I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free.
It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but wish she wouldn't do in between bites of burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed.
I wonder who my roommates are gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends.
Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night.
Aw.
We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark.
Carl ruled.
Oh, Carl ruled. Thanks, Amanda.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one.
Amanda, no.
That's not good. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though?
Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. No, you can't fake... You can't fake a therapy pet. Come on, Amanda. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega.
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he?
What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I do need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it.
Okay.
Oh, God. Okay?
Okay.
Oh.
I promise I'll try harder.
I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences.
Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you.
My eyes immediately well up with tears.
Oh, Dad, don't cry.
But you're the one who suddenly your eyes swelled. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me.
Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. More than I already am.
It's too late, honey. It's happening.
Oh God, it's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad.
I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead.
But
Love you, kiddo.
love you too, Pops.
Aw. You can't beat the whammy bar. What? Alright, Matt. Oh, who's this? What? Stefan, listen. This is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figured you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. Future's amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. What is happening? You know what to do. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream. Don't skip the corners. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decide to stop and grab some ice cream, usually which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Well, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? I missed her. Turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. I forgot about... Bleh. I was gonna give him that voice. I don't remember what I gave him at the barbecue. Ernest? Yeah. You're cool, right? I'm cool. I'm cool, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? I'm not buying you alcohol because I know that's where this is going. You're gonna ask me to buy you some alkies, and that's not gonna happen. Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. Oh, you want me to buy you? Oh. So if I give you 20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like email. It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. The classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. No! And I didn't know you played the fiddle.
Just ask the clerk for blue Krenza apple vortex. He'll know what it is.
No! Oh no! Ah! Good thing we're not going after Mr. Vega. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue crayon void starer, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter's older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Huh? Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. Oh my god. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Come here, you little shit. Okay, look. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung.
Ugh. What if I give you $25?
Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me.
You could get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know.
Get out of here, you dumb piece of shit. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, Bob. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. My daughter goes to school with him. Never met him in my life. No. I'm friends with his dad? My daughter goes to school with him. I'm friends with his dad. Yeah. We live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and... I'm this boy's father. Wait. I thought he was... He's not... What? Wait. This whole time... I'm confused. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Oh. Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all starts 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. Police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there.
Thanks, I want to say.
Richard? Okay, that's what I thought. This is not his dad. I was very confused. I was like, wait, this is totally Hugo's kid. Okay, it's all a ruse. It's all a ruse. All right. Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life, just trying to do my good deed for the day. You buy me an e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Stefan. Hey, Daddy. Will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure. Don't try to touch my butt again, please. Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. Remember me a lot of myself when I was his age. Or he wow. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. Ah, that little shit. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? Hey, what? Robert points at my tubs. Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. Don't judge me. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You got that bluebell crap. What you need is some gelato. You work hard, Stefan. You're a good dad. You think you deserve top shelf ice cream? What is this conversation? But these are on sale. You're going to treat yourself. Go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it. But we arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs to his home. That boy's the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch your answer, bud. I don't know what that means. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. Go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Well, that was a fun little side adventure. I guess they're like, oh, you like this dad? Well, hold up just a second. We're going to randomly have you go out and do little quests, and we're going to force you to interact with these other dads to just kind of see, like, are you sure? Are you sure? You don't want Joseph? You sure you want to stick with Matt? Yes, I want to stick with Matt. Thank you. Oh, at least we got a little heart message. It's called making masking tape for a reason. We got that tip already. Hydrate time. Oh boy. Instead of messages, sorry. They're drinking something and kind of spilled down my shirt. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room.
Father.
Want to go to the coffee spoon?
Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff?
Amanda?
Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology?
Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not?
Well, let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal.
Oh no. I guess he's a nice guy, but it's very uncomfortable. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I look up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Wait, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts.
Who about you, miss?
This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and very protective of.
An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make Witch House music? I wouldn't call Witch House music, but okay. piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you.
My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Chase the subject. Defend Witch House. Reappropriate lines from Taken. No. Change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here.
Oh yeah, man, today's my first day. Matt's still training me.
Stefan. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. Definitely not dating. See, you've met my newest employee.
At your service, although I'm only here until vacant veil steers starts their world tour.
Are you even doing local tours? When's that?
Well, we have to put out a record first.
Alright, Pablo. Now what do we... stop it. Now what do we do with customers again?
Right, yes.
Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please.
A classic. And you? Americano football. Decaf for cutie. Father John Misto. Father John Misto, I don't know what that is, so... most artsy thing, I guess. Father John Misto, please.
That might be the worst pun I've ever heard.
Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy.
Yay!
Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... yeah, never mind. Coming right up. Just, whenever he's working in coffee shop, he's just like, hi.
And the rest of the time he's like, oh.
But Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. Boy, as goofy as a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yes, mate.
Hey.
I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple of hours, and I was gonna be record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely.
Hey, yeah.
Pablo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? It made each listen really special. It made each listen really special. Her mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. What? What does that sound like? Oh, hee ha ha hoo. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. You were a milkshake. What flavor would you be? Oh god. Oh, will this apply to what kind of music I like? But does it also affect his emotion? Oh shit. Cookies and cream, vanilla, very plain, strawberry sweet. Cookies and cream! Live on the edge. You'd only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life. What would it be? Daffodil Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze. What does that mean? Spring Creek Fireball, Power Violence Cherry Blossom. I do like cherry blossom smell. Daffodil Mountain Spring. Yeah, I could handle something calming for the rest of my life rather than something that has the word violence in it. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambience. Howls of the Bone Chorus. Rain. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard, inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. Inside an active volcano, fat of the land in Ibiza. Living off the fat of the land in Ibiza. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Or that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Whatever he says, say you too. Matt thinks for a moment.
Are those two boys kissy? Ah.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record label record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Evil Friends by Portugal, the man. Danger Mouse came on this album to produce it, and I think it was the perfect blend of what PTM does and what Danger Mouse does. Super fun, super catchy, you'll love it. Oh dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in.
Usual stuff today, Matt?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, sounds great. Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive.
Tight.
Hey, dude.
The cashier rings Matt up and hangs back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously.
Who's the nerd?
Hey, yeah.
That nerd is my body, Stefan me daddy. This beacon of human charm is Molly.
I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique.
Lovely to meet you.
Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey.
You know it. Well, the third wave's going to do a special acoustic performance.
And let's see if I can get a few of the girls together.
There's an open mic night going on?
Hey.
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through.
Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Hey.
Matt blushes.
Oh.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Man.
Will Cross Vacant Veil Cross be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Of hours ago. Dude, me too. I don't even get pot now. Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know. I don't either. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Wow. You know what? We're grown adults. I personally don't partake in pot, but dude, if you do, that's fine. Just be safe about it. And yeah, they're grown adults. They've done it before. Relive the glory days, man. Just listen to your records and maybe smooch. that's my goal here for us. Smooching Matt. Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Oh, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Oh god, this sounds very... Oh, this is sketch. Oh god. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. I knew it. I knew this little bastard. Surprised the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucien, Damien's son. Well, son, yo. We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. I forgot his voice too. It doesn't matter. Actually, we just prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. But no, that's silly. Cite mutually assured destruction. What? Cite mutually assured destruction? Show him you're not wearing a wire. We're just gonna take our clothes off? He's gonna be like, whoa, what are you doing? Cite mutually assured destruction! Yes! Ah, good. I did not know how that was gonna turn out. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us. We have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Ugh, alright. How much do you want? One. One what?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
He means weed, Lucien. Yeah, but how much?
Oh.
One? Oh my god. Look, here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. Oh, I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucien hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alley. I open it and take a deep sniff. Whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Sounds great.
Oh, smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this.
Hey, yeah.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Are we gonna do like a smoking pot minigame now? Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again.
I love his place.
Common see us having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection. Been collecting my whole life. It's nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. This will go well. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so.
What?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Now we're all too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think. Oh my god. And I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. Open up the nug? I just like the word nug.
Hey.
Oh no! Oh, Kelly. Is that a word? Yes. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god. Do we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Is it like rosemary or something? Or catnip?
Hey.
Yeah, this is oregano. Y'all, this is oregano. Great. I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that?
Hey.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. Died when Carmencita was young. Sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. Oh, Alex? I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yawn at this sad stuff going on. Cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they placed the Soundgarden over a decade ago. They played the Soundgarden. They placed the Soundgarden. Yep. You two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to stop, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, it seems like a life some people only dream of.
Oh.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. Wouldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. Long hours on the road, missing our family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So when she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I killed her. No, I'm kidding. This is sad. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
Oh, I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Oh.
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Except for the Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Go with a classic. Stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I'm gonna stick to my ska roots. I'm gonna show 'em. This is my ska. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just smoke in the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy. Can you top that? Why? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No,
I don't know if I should.
It's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Never too late to get back into it. You could do it. I believe in you. If I drop it, I don't know. He like at the concert, we were like, he couldn't hear us, but we still tried to make a conversation. Like, we still made effort, and he was really happy about that. And I want to make him happy, but I'm probably gonna choose this. And blackness is gonna come out of his back, and I'm gonna be sad and get a C rank again, or maybe worse. So, never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Yay! And eggplants! Yay! I didn't get the inky blackness seeping from his soul. Ah, it's so happy. Okay. I'm, okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I could sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. So, thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to the door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. Ah. Yay! Okay. Now I'm happy. So, you know what? Before we wrap it up, let's see what we scored. Surely our score is gonna pop up here. So let's finish this out first. This is going a little longer than I intended, but that's okay. I'm happy with my result. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down.
What smells like a pizza parlor in here?
What? Nothing. So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry.
Yeah?
Wait, no.
Hi, hungry. My dad and my mom would do that. It's...
No. Blech.
I'm Dad. Amanda collapses on the floor.
I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down.
You're a monster.
Want some spaghetti?
Yes, please.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
How was record collecting?
It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band?
No way, was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight. It was amazing.
He played piano for you?
Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he kind of got weird about it.
Yeah, I saw a flyer for that. We should go.
It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band, and I play a couple tunes there. Yeah.
Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. And I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression.
Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? That song is stuck in my head all night. Yes.
How did we do?
Was a hell of a date.
Ah, that was a hell of a date. Hell yeah. Ah, I'm gonna smooch your lips so good. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, now we can call it. We'll call it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The journey to smooching this daddy continues. Bye, guys.